I know the road is long. I wonder if you could use some company. I'm headed out that way, so what I'm trying here to say is I wouldn't mind if you came along with me. Take a road trip, pack the car, give yourself a holiday, and we can go the long way if you like. Take a road trip, who cares where we are, miles and miles of distant stars. We can stop sometimes to see the sights on a road trip. I don't know if we'll make it on the tank of gas we got, but I can top it off if you get the snacks. We got a couple hours of daylight, and we've been feeling alright. Heading out and never looking back. On a road trip, pack the car, give yourself a holiday, and we can go the long way if you like. Take a road trip, who cares where we are, miles and miles of distant stars. We can stop sometimes to see the sights on a road trip. Take a road trip, pack the car, give yourself a holiday, and we can go the long way if you like. Take a road trip, who cares where we are, miles and miles of distant stars. We can stop sometimes to see the sights on a road trip.
All right there, Kinsman.
Here
You
we
have,
are.
I'm a little bit nervous tonight, I have
Why?
to say.
Why?
Because we have this, well, if Ronnie drops the comment for a second.
That's Louise saying, hey,
Hello,
everyone.
Louise.
Yes.
We have this beautiful
Tuning in.
sign, by the way, and you taped it. Now,
Taped it to the,
your
table.
Your solution for everything is duct
Yeah,
tape.
it's duct tape. Well,
Right.
tonight it's gaffer
Right.
tape, so we're trying to see the difference.
So,
will the sign hold? Put it in the comments. Will that stay on, or will it fall off before the end of the
Yes,
show?
I'm very nervous because that is going on our window after the show, but we wanted to showcase it with pride as we support the Legion tonight there,
We
Kinsman.
certainly
Yes.
do. Legion Branch 287 in Porcupine. South Porcupine.
With our amazing
Yes,
guest.
with our amazing guest. Brenda Bevan is
That's
here.
right.
Now, she's got 3 titles. We were asking for business cards, and she's got 3 amazing titles. She's got Service Officer, Poppy Chair, and First Vice President of the Legion Branch 287.
Lots of hats.
Yeah,
Mark
lots
and-
of hats, and you
yeah.
wear them all.
Mark and I
Nice
can barely handle
crowd.
one title.
Yeah.
And you got 3 right now, but you've been involved in many things in the community.
Yes.
It's a staple,
that
Mark.
I have.
Yeah, and did you know that Brenda's Dutch, like me, Kinsman?
I
So
did
shout
not
out
know
right
that.
there. You want to give me a fist pound for
Yeah,
that?
There you go.
absolutely.
They're going to be
Yeah.
doing the Klompenstein after
The
the commercial
Klompenstein.
break tonight.
There, we will
Yeah.
do the Klompenstein.
Yes, wooden klumpen.
Yeah.
That's right. So obviously, an extremely important time is coming up with Remembrance Day. I've always underneath the impression that we should, honor the people who serve and have served for our freedoms.
And are currently
we have a
fighting
beautiful
for our
country,
freedom.
okay? And I get, like any country, we have our ups and downs, but we have beautiful freedoms here. And this is a thank you to the people who have served and continue to serve for us. And I love Remembrance Day. It's a time to reflect and give thanks to the people, the individuals that deserve
That
it.
you know, gave up the ultimate sacrifice
Yeah.
for our current freedoms today.
There we go. So
Yes.
welcome. So from the South Porcupine Legion.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Did you know there was 2 legions in Timmins? Or
I
are
did
Timmins
know
in the
that.
area?
Yes. Yeah. Each you know, each community usually has their own legion to represent. And,
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You're from the SOPO.
Yes, I am.
The representing SOPO 287 Legion.
Now, did you know this, Mark? If you ever come into the Legion, you can't wear that on your
No,
head.
no, you can't
out of
wear a
respect.
hat. Now, I was told if you walk in wearing a hat, you have to buy everybody around a beer.
Absolutely.
Is
Absolutely.
that a
Yes,
myth
it
or is that
is.
truth?
No, that is the truth. That is the truth. Sometimes you'll get a warning. Do it again, you're buying around.
That's right.
For whoever
Now,
is in there.
Now, how often does that happen with the
It's-
newcomers?
Well, they're pretty gracious with the newcomers. You get one, like I say, you get one warning.
the one warning.
And if you don't take it off for whatever reason,
That's
you're
right.
going to buy a round.
You're buying the round.
Yes.
And again, they always say the coldest beers usually happen at your local Legion.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it is a beautiful place. So let's chat a little bit about the Legion. How long has it been in the community for?
Oh, I honestly don't know. It's been a long, long time.
Yeah.
That branch has been there, yes. It's a beautiful building. It's huge. And we have all kinds of services that can come out of that Legion. We have a bar downstairs. We have a dart league that's held downstairs. It's growing. It's now looking to move upstairs. We have a whole big hall on the upstairs part of the Legion as well.
Yeah, it is an amazing building, and you know, we talk about all the fun you can have attending the Legion, but you know, the bar and the hall rentals are very important revenue that comes in to provide many services and supports.
Yes, absolutely. That's what keeps the Legion going as a building. That pays the bills, whatever the taxes, the hydro, everything, the heat, everything comes out of hall rentals and bar sales, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
And
big.
of course, poppy sales as well.
Poppy sales is a different account. That
Okay.
goes into the Poppy Fund, which is all about the veterans. So whatever that money goes for has to be veteran related.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a completely different account.
Yeah, it definitely supports, for our veterans that, that served from us. And, if you know of anyone that, that served or especially returned from war zones, we don't want to forget these individuals and support and re-amalgamate. Is that the right term there? I'm trying to break out my dictionary tonight, but back into a normal sense of life. And I've
yeah.
known some individuals. It does take some time and some transitioning. You never know what people seen or went through unless you've been through it yourself.
Correct.
And it's
Very
nice knowing that they've got, fellow veterans that they can, reminisce and talk about their stories and, it's not just themselves dealing with,
Yes.
the aftermath. They can discuss.
Well, and that's kind of the service officer role that I hold. I mean, I've never served with the military, but I was a police officer. So I have a bit of a sense of the stuff that guys might have seen in combat. So in that service officer role, it's like a peer support kind of system, but we can get folks connected through the Legion to all sorts of services. And some of those services can come immediately out of the Poppy Fund. And then we can help them get set up with Veterans Affairs Canada and all that kind of thing. But yeah, it's a pretty neat organization for sure.
Yeah, that's right. And if anyone's interested in joining a Legion, do you have to be someone who's connected to that world, or can anyone join?
Absolutely anyone can join the Legion. There is a annual fee. It's only $50. But that again goes towards helping out veterans and supporting the building as a whole. But absolutely anybody can join as long as you're 18 plus. And it's a pretty neat spot to go. It's a nice quiet place. If you just want to hang out with friends, that's something that we've been doing lately, is gathering as little groups of friends, can hang out downstairs and have a couple of drinks and just be together and chat. And then you get to know some of the folks that are in the Legion on a regular basis, and there's always characters there.
Yeah, always some characters, and I'm sure they've got
that's right.
all the stories
Yeah.
that you could just listen to them for hours and hours and on hours and on end.
Yeah, There's lots of stories there.
Amazing stories.
Amanda had a great comment, a few up there, Ronnie, but she says that her daughter, Sophia, will be presenting a wreath Friday at the school.
Oh,
and,
nice.
And she will be in her Girl Guides uniform.
That's awesome.
I think that's a great comment, and I know sometimes it's tricky when Remembrance Day, you were mentioning Remembrance Day falls on a weekend. Usually the schools attend, but it's still awesome to see, you know, that the schools and our youth are doing their own type of, you know, tributes and recognition.
Yes, absolutely. When we're lucky enough to have Remembrance Day in the middle of the week, then schools, the kids will often attend and they'll sing for us, or they'll be part of the service that we hold. Now with it being on a weekend, I'm a little curious to see how many
people
kids
show up.
Yeah. Well, I imagine there'll be lots of people that show up because it's the weekend, so folks aren't working. So I'm hoping that we'll get lots of folks out, and then lots of folks will bring their kids as well. We have to continue that remembering. It's not just about the Great War and the Second World War, or Korea, or all those types of wars. There are a lot of things going on now where we have military personnel out there doing things, and we have to keep those guys in mind as well.
That's right. The current, you know, our Army vets that are currly, you know, in battle right now.
Yes, and in peacekeeping missions. And
Yeah, that's right. And a lot of them just recently have been I probably the wrong term, but like high alert because of what's happening in Israel and Palestine, and that there's always a conflict, and the great part about our country is, this is what I love, like we fight for our own freedoms, but we also help fight other countries, fight for their freedoms.
Yes, we do.
And I love it, because if you don't have countries like that, then the world could be a fairly terrible zone.
Yeah, a terrible zone out there. It's good to have, you know, countries having your back.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And that's one thing we can be so proud of Canada, is that we do have others' backs.
And I know there's a lot of people, I know Joanne's mentioning, I believe her father was part of the Legion, but a lot of people have a connection, whether, you know, direct family member, someone that you know. Most people have a connection to someone that's served.
Yes.
For the country, you know. I know. I was telling you this story before we went on. My grandfather was in World War II, and he survived, but he was shot by a German, and he always told me I wanted to shake that German's hand because I got sent home. But he, you know, it was the worst of worst circumstances.
Yeah.
And my grandmother served. She helped put rivets on
My great-grandfather also served. And again, the stories, he had a grenade shrapnel on his hand. And again, probably a similar story. He was injured and was sent back.
Yeah.
But always showed the scar. For show and tell, brought him into show and tell one day as a kid. I can remember him showing his hand. This is where the grenade, piece of the grenade went and blew off a piece of his hand.
Yeah.
Always had that story.
Yeah.
Debbie was saying all her kids were in, you know, cadets, and they were in their uniforms for Remembrance Day ceremonies. And so there's many different ways you can get involved.
Yes, there is. Yeah. So we have the cadets, actually, the cadets help us out with poppy sales at the Porcupine Mall every Friday through the campaign. And then we'll have some cadets that will also attend the service and march with the folks that are marching. So yeah, they're very heavily involved.
So the poppy sales, not just obviously the symbol of the poppies, extremely important, but the revenue also to support veterans. Where can people find, you know, poppies to help support the Legion?
Just about everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of businesses will will have a poppy bin on their counters, and poppies themselves are by donation only. Whatever you feel you want to put in the bucket.
There's no set price.
There's no set price for poppies. Some of the other pins, like we have other pins that are available. There's one that's 2 minutes of silence represented. There's another pin that I actually have on my jacket that says "We Remember" with the poppy on it. So there's all kinds of other pins. I know the Timmins branch also sells ball caps and things like that. But all the money, the revenue that comes from the poppy sales goes back into the poppy account, and that is, like I said earlier, strictly for
the
veteran use.
Yep.
Yes.
Veteran use, veteran help.
Yes.
And again, that's...
So, you know, we do have we've had situations where we've had veterans that were homeless. The Poppy Fund will help a veteran get themselves into an apartment, first and last month's rent. We have apartment kits so they can get all set up with kitchen stuff, bedding, all that kind of thing, and get them fully set up for an apartment and, you know, getting
Help
off the
them get
streets.
their
And, yes, get back on their feet
back
again.
onto the ground again. Yeah.
We can help hook them up with Veterans Affairs Canada, which can then help them with all sorts of mental health care, physical health care, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we can all do. We can do all that.
So it is a big deal. You know, the purchase of the Poppy means many things, but
It does.
the revenue to support veterans, and of course, we'll get Ronnie just to drop the comment one more time if you can show this beautiful sign, which you
Yeah,
can
we
purchase
will remember that.
from the Legion,
Yes.
like we did, in you know, in support. I think, is this the first year you did the lawn signs?
No, we had them out last year as
Really?
well. Yeah.
Oh, we missed that one, Kinsman. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I love them. They're beautiful.
And
Yeah.
people choose the poppy and the lawn sign, or are they more
you can
choosing
do-
either or?
Yep, you
Or
can do
both?
whatever you want. I think we have some stickers as well. We have a poppy that actually goes inside the car, so your car window.
Okay.
It's like a suction cup with a poppy. You can stick that on the inside of your car window, and there's all sorts of different poppy representations.
Different ways to help the veterans.
Yes.
And to give back.
Yes.
I thought this comment was going to come up, and we discussed, because we're on the topic of poppies, and we discussed this a little bit on the show last night.
This is from Joanne. Eh?
Right. She's, well, I'll
Want
let
me
you
to
do
read
some
that?
work there, Kinsman.
Okay, Joanne says, what are your views, Brenda, on them wanting to paint poppies on the crosswalk? Apparently they did this in one area in Ontario. Joanne says, very disrespectful. What's your take on this?
So as beautiful as that, I saw that clip actually. I saw that little shot, and as beautiful as it was, the concern is that we are now driving and walking all over the poppy, which is, I understand that point of view where it's disrespectful to do that. The poppy is meant to be worn. The poppy it's trademarked by the Legion, so it cannot be, you can't just make your own poppy and sell it. I get where she might be coming from, Joanne, on that being disrespectful, because you're driving all over it, and
Right. Yeah.
that's just not cool.
I think, and I agree with you. And I think the people who are for it see it as a tribute rather than I'm going to paint a poppy to drive over it. They see it as a tribute.
No,
for
they
the
see
Right.
the
people to
tribute
see.
and
But
don't realize that it will be driven over.
I
Yeah.
definitely get the fact that it's to be worn. You know, it's about tradition. It's about honoring.
Yes.
And by the way, Kinsman, Brenda showed me a trick on how to display. Put your
How to display
So-
the poppy
Yes.
So you don't
properly.
poke yourself, and it stays
Yeah,
on.
Well-
mine's almost poking
Fix
me right
Kinsman's
now.
on the
See?
show.
I
He doesn't know
I
what he's
learned
doing.
this trick today,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay.
So if you take the poppy, because we lose them all the time.
Yeah.
I lose about five a year.
I'm just going to reach into your shirt here. So if you poke the poppy through
Okay.
and then bring the pin back a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and poke it through the bottom of the poppy,
Well, look at that.
it acts like a little lock. Now you have to be careful that you still don't stick yourself with
look
the
at
pin.
that.
But
There we go.
Now it's completely locked into
Yeah,
this.
that's right. I always told you need someone to dress you there. Kinsman.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And
Need,
we've
need
both
someone
only
to
proven the fact
take care of
because-
my dressing skills.
Yeah, that's right.
so there's that option, but then I have a poppy that has a pin.
Well, that's a
center.
That's a better way not to lose the
Right.
poppy.
Yes.
Now,
so
can you purchase a pin at the Legion?
Yeah, you can purchase them at the Legion. You can also purchase them at the Porcupine Mall right now is where
Okay.
we have them.
Okay.
We have a few of these centers left, and that's just, it's locked in with this little button on the back. So I'm not going to lose this one,
Okay.
or very less likely to lose it.
I love the pin. Now, what are the dates and times to put on the poppy and then to take off the poppy? There is some sort
Yes.
of guideline.
Yeah, there is a bit of a rule
Yes, there
guideline.
is. So the poppy is to be worn 2 Fridays before Remembrance Day, up until Remembrance Day. And then once Remembrance Day is over, poppy should be coming off.
Now, do you mean after 11 a.m. or after like the 11th is over?
After the 11th is over.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And it's to be worn on the left side. A lot of
Left
people
side
get
of
that.
the
yeah.
chest.
Over your heart.
Okay.
Over your heart.
Yes.
Yeah, well, there we go. But it's all about, traditions. and honoring.
respect,
And I do, you know, I do understand, and I love the fact that we have two great ceremonies in our community. And I understand, you know, tradition, both legions have been standing for some time. It also gives people an opportunity who aren't maybe mobile, they can't drive,
get from Porcupine, South Porcupine to Timmins and vice versa.
Or yeah, you're right, vice versa. And I'm ashamed to say this, but I'm going to fix it this year, Kinsman. I live in Porcupine. I've never been to the South End Remembrance Day ceremonies, but I'm changing that this year.
You're going to Legion Branch 287.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Yes.
It's going to be hanging outside, right across from the barn there.
Yep.
You're going to see KLOMP there.
There's actually a bus stop right outside the building.
Okay,
so
perfect.
It's easy to get to.
Yeah.
And again, buses do, you know, run through the weekend, so no excuses. People
Nope,
can
nope.
make their way down there.
Yeah, that's right. But I think whatever one you're attending or however you're honoring, if you're not mobile,
If you can, you know, check one out. Check out a ceremony.
yeah, that's right.
Pay
So
your
that's what I'm
respects.
attending.
And one of the nice things about the South Porcupine branch is we host an outdoor service as everybody kind of does. And, you know, I used to freeze my patooties. But we're only doing that for an hour. Whereas, you know, those that have served, they're out in horrible elements for days and months,
Oh my
sometimes
God,
at a
yeah.
time. So we can do that for 1 hour. But in South Porcupine, we do host an indoor service as well for the elderly and the folks
Okay.
that, you know,
Does
just can't
get,
get around
a little-
as easily.
Rather inclement weather,
Yes.
which, you know, it might rain, might not, might snow, who knows, right?
Well, we'll get Frankie McDonald to tell us
Get
about
Frankie
that
McDonald to give us
at
the
another
update.
point. So what time do the ceremonies start on Saturday?
So ours in South Porcupine starts at about 10:45.
Okay.
In the morning. We'll muster outside in front of the Legion. Our Sergeant at Arms will get everybody that's going to be marching lined up and ready to go. They will march a couple of blocks and then come back to march past the cenotaph, which is on the side of the building. And so that will be just before 11 o'clock. And then at 11 o'clock, the flags will be lowered and the actual service will
That's
start.
when the service begins.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. I will be there, and I think you're going to the one in Timmins.
The Timmins one.
Yeah.
We're going to be in two places. You'll never survive without me, Kinsman. but I do say the sign is holding up nicely.
It is.
Yes.
The
You
gaffer
agree, Ben?
tape
Yes.
holding
Were
you a little
on
nervous?
well. Now we just
I know,
jinxed
actually,
it.
I'm checking out the taping job at the bottom here, and it looks pretty solid. It's done good.
It looks solid. But once again, these lawn signs are available to purchase. Or you can display it in your window, like we choose to do for $20 from the Legion. And
So the signs you can buy at our branch in South Porcupine, and we also have a few up at the Porcupine Mall. We sell at the Porcupine Mall from 2 till about 6 every day. And then on Friday nights, this Friday I think we'll be shutting down a little early, but normally till 8 o'clock. So.
Okay.
Natasha was saying the sign is beautiful. You're absolutely right. You want to move your
Sure is,
cursor away there, Ronnie? Oh, that's Joanne. She's responding. They
That is
find
Shannon.
a lady. Oh, someone who is making like crochet or knitted
I guess
poppies.
knitted poppies.
Yeah. I mean,
wish
if
I
you-
could post the article, but Facebook doesn't allow links. Post an article on the
but
other
at
day.
the end of the day, you want to, you should purchase from the Legions. They have the
Yes.
trademark right, but you will know that money goes directly to support veterans.
That's it. There are lots of other organizations that will sell poppies, but their money is not coming to us. So you need to find a Legion representative to buy your poppy.
okay.
Like
stuff
say, if you've been out and about around the community, you'll see this often.
Yes.
It is a beautiful thing
It is a
coming
beautiful
up
thing.
this Saturday. And shout out! I have a funny story about my son Aiden. So he's 14 now, but he was in cadets, and he joined cadets probably a couple days before Remembrance Day, and the Remembrance Day service was his first.
His
time
his
going out
first
with
due
kids.
as
And
the
people
cadet.
are like, "Thank you for your service." He's like, "What did I do?" But I'm like, you're getting involved.
Yes.
You're getting involved.
It's a big
and
deal.
that's a lot.
It's
Yeah,
a
it
big
is.
deal.
However,
Yeah.
whether you're purchasing a poppy, serving in cadets, serving overseas, you're getting involved.
Yes. And being a member of the Legion, there's ways to serve at the Legion as well. You could be part of the executive so that I wouldn't have to wear 3 hats.
Take one of the
Only two,
hats
yeah,
from
yeah,
Brenda.
Yeah. As long as she doesn't
you
wear
enjoy
those
having your
hats in
hats.
the Legion.
Yeah, it is
That's
exactly.
it, or else you're buying 3 rounds of drinks.
Right. Yeah, that's right. But and like you're mentioning before, hall rentals, we see questions come up where people say, I'm looking for a venue to host XYZ.
Yes.
Think of the Legion.
Think of the Legion and
South
think
End,
of
yeah.
where the proceeds go.
Yeah. Yep. So you can rent the the upstairs part of the Legion. That's a huge hall, and then there's also kind of a side section to the downstairs part that you can use as well. Host all kinds of parties there.
Host some parties down
Yeah.
there, and again, the
Birthdays
money
and-
goes right back to, honoring the veterans.
Yep. Yes.
right.
Yeah, which is the end name of the
That's
game
the-
is,
yes, it is.
making
Yeah.
sure our veterans are looked after.
Yes.
Gary Richards says, with November 11th falling on a Saturday, I hope the entire city will attend this year. So I guess we were talking about the schools not being in, but a lot of people who work 9 to 5 and Monday through Friday that may not be able to slip out of work may have an opportunity now because it's on the
Exactly.
weekend. So
Yes.
you have a little bit of go there, and I hope so. These ceremonies should be absolutely packed if you're able to attend.
Yes. I hope to see lots of people out this
yeah.
year.
Yeah, that's right. And
And
like
the
you
weather's not going to be too bad,
like you say, it's a very small thing to ask for 45 minutes to an hour to honor
these-
people who've spent weeks, months,
years, and all
Yeah.
these hundreds of
still
hours,
are.
thousands of hours
In trenches.
on the
and-
battlefield and
yeah.
in the trenches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you wanted to chat about that we might have missed?
I can't think of anything. I think we've covered it.
That's right. Kinsman's all dressed and looking sharp. I've never seen
That's
him
it.
look so good in
Dressed
that
to
poppy.
impress. Yeah, look at
that's
that.
right.
I've got my poppy
You
on
know,
proper.
Don't take it off.
I don't want to
you
take
wear
it
that
off
shirt
now.
until Saturday because you'll never know how to pin that back on.
I'm never gonna. I'm
Well,
not
you
gonna
can
be able
call
to
me
pin
and
it
I can-
properly ever
I'll pin
again.
it
Go
again.
back and rewatch the show.
I see yours is pinned too.
Brenda took care of me
Brenda
before the
took
show.
care of your
No,
poppy.
I'm professional. I get things done before the show. There. But he wanted to show a tutorial, so. That's Andrea's comment there, Mark.
Go back to Andrea's comment. Ronnie it says, would be nice to have it full to show our appreciation.
Yes.
Yes,
1,000%.
Yes, it would be.
That's right.
Andrea
It would be.
Fortin. Yes, we 1,000% agree.
What's Louise saying? Is it just me? I'm finally watching live and it's not. I just hear you. You might have to refresh your Facebook app.
That's it.
Louise, I think we sound. Do we sound good and look good, Ronnie?
You sound good. You have to restart your app.
Oh, not us.
Got to
Louise.
start.
Ron-
Restart the Facebook
Yeah.
app.
If anything goes bad, we just blame Ronnie around here. We take no accountability around here, Brenda. I tell you, that's how we roll. But I think you just have to refresh the app. And Shelley says it sounds fine. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure.
It's very dear to us, and we hope to see a lot of people from the community in South End, in Timmins, or however you're honoring the people that served. It's a beautiful country.
It is a beautiful country.
We have
and
so many freedoms that are easy to take for granted because most of us lived with them most of our lives, but we have them, and compared to other places in the world, we're super
very
We're
fortunate.
not doing too bad compared
Oh,
to
we're doing
other places
amazing,
currently,
so
right
We
now.
are so fortunate here.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, there it is, KINZ. Brenda Beavan.
Yeah, Brenda Beavan from the South Porcupine, Legion Branch 287.
There we go. Were you reading her shirt or your whiteboard?
What's that?
The
I was
numbers.
reading the shirt off the screen.
Reading the shirt off the screen.
So
actually, one last question: How the numbers for all legions? How do they? Is this just?
Oh.
Is this just like? Did it go in like numerical order?
Yes.
Okay.
As they started up,
Yeah.
they got numbered.
I wonder what's Legion 1.
I think it's down south somewhere.
Is it okay?
Yeah. I could find that out for
Yeah,
you.
interesting. Okay.
You should Google it.
I should Google it.
We can Google it and come back with the answer.
That's Ronnie's job. I can't take
Oh,
it.
there you
The
go.
first
Okay.
ever Legion.
Yeah, well, maybe we can ask folks watching what is Legion number 1, and then how many legions are there?
Well, yeah, there's probably
Well,
hundreds,
they're
if not
across
thousands.
Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So the number
There's
system
lots.
isn't provincial; it's right across.
No,
the
it's
Canada,
right
too.
across Canada.
Where can we pick up the signs? Okay, so yeah, you want to mention again where the signs can be picked up?
You can pick up the signs at the South Porcupine branch, at the Legion itself, or the Porcupine Mall. We'll be selling them there as well. We have a few there.
They are absolutely
So go
beautiful.
pick up your lawn signs and let's
Yeah.
stick them out on our lawns with pride.
Our lawns are like
Yeah.
if you got a little bit of snow and it's frosty, you can put it in your window.
Exactly.
That's it.
Or Mark will come to your house and do a nice tape job.
That's it. Want me to gaffer tape it? Just inbox us.
He will do. As long as you support the Legion, we'll do whatever you ask.
They do come with a stand. You can poke them in the ground
Yeah,
still
that's right.
now. So
Oh, yeah. Is it that cold yet? I don't know.
not yet. I hope.
All right. Thank you so much, Brenda. We're going to get Ronnie to roll the sponsor reel and thank our amazing partners. And we'll see we'll see you on Saturday.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
we're going to be right back, Kinsman. We got some movie passes.
Yes,
to
we
give away.
do. Imagine Cinemas. Someone's
Yeah.
going to the movies tonight right after this.
And we're getting set for Moon's Exotic Pets and Supplies at their grand opening this Friday in the basement of the 101 Mall. We'll be there. Follow their Facebook page for more detail. And the holiday sample boxes. Place your orders now with the Chow Sandwich Company. You can email them today, chowsandwich@gmail.com. Pickup dates coming up November 21st and December the 5th. Place your orders today. And check out Bella's Holiday Nano Selection at Bella's Boutique. The holiday PJs just arrived. You can shop online at bellasboutique.ca or visit Holly Dorian today, 75 Pine Street South, or call 705-288-2352. And Frank Rubino now rents bins, 8, 15, and 30-yard bins, perfect for renovating, roofing jobs. If you need one, call Frank for your quote today, 705-288-8027 at Rubino's Petrocam. And place your holiday orders with the Iroquois Falls Storm before Friday. Get your Christmas jerseys just in time for the holidays. Book now. Email today, admin@ifstormjra.com to place your order. And winning free promotion with Boost Your Business this week, it's Clean to AT. For all your cleaning needs, you can contact Tiffany today, 705-288-9519. You can follow her also on Facebook. And calling all volunteers with the Downtown Timmins BIA just in time for the Santa Claus Parade. Call now if you want to help out November the 18th, 705-264-8733. And boost your business and win free promotion of your business with Gerota's Board & Kelly Lawyers. Will you be this week's winner? Watch for the winners posted every Friday. And sparks up your lunch with Sparks Pizza, 106 3rd Avenue. Your chance to win this week's pizza just like Jan's Closet did last week. Will you be week 3 winner? Follow the post and winners posted every Wednesday. And spruce up your business just in time for the holidays with DAP Cleaning Solutions, residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Book now for your carpet cleaning, strip, and wax jobs for your commercial units today. Call Andrew N for your free quote, 705-465-3500. And do you need investment advice, life insurance plans, and goals? Contact Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited, 239 Wilson Avenue, Timmins. Call today, 705-264-4395. And if you're buying or selling over the holidays, put your house on the market with this guy, Albert Seal from Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. Have Albert seal your deal today, 705-465-3493. And why not win some cash just in time for the holidays with Jackpot Time? Book a bingo session today, 251 First Avenue. And on the big screen this week, Killers of the Flower Moon, Five Nights at Freddy's, and The Marvels. Tickets and showtimes online at ImagineCinemas.com. And a shout out to Dare Timmins. For inquiries, you can email them today at daretimmins@gmail.com. And it's a busy week for the Porcupine Gold Kings with a home-and-home with the Iroquois Falls Stingers. Game 1 tomorrow night in Iroquois Falls at the Just Jordan Arena for 7:30. And then back at the barn Friday night at 7. Go Gold Kings, go. And the PMHA announcing their NOHA Tournament of Champion hosts. They posted all the details. In fact, applications available online through the PMHA Facebook page. And she's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., that hunting girl, Amanda Lynn Mayhew. In Midtown Bowl, looking to book your Christmas staff party, your next function? Have some fun at Midtown Bowl today. They've got something for everyone. Call now, 705-267-3500. And do you have hair thinning questions? You'll have them answered with Louise LaFawn from Look 140. You can call today for a consultation, 705-267-7566, or go see her, 1427 Gatineau Boulevard in Timmins. Now let's get those tires swapped today with Masters Tire Timmins. Get 4 tires for the price of 3, and they'll drive to you with their mobile service anywhere in Ontario. Book your appointments now, 440 Algonquin Boulevard in Timmins, or call 705-915-3745. And the Timmins Majors want you to be a part of their cash calendar in the new year. Become a cash calendar sponsor today. Inquire through the Timmins Majors Facebook page.
Look at the distance I have from
That's
you
it.
tonight.
There's a lot of space between us here.
There we go.
Brenda.
Just what I like.
Yes,
Yeah.
Grey Star Studios tonight. Always great to have Brenda Beavan
Brenda does
with
it,
us.
Yeah. She's had quite the storied positions in this community.
Yeah, she has. Former officer with the OPP.
Yes.
And now working with bits and pieces with the TPS.
She's
As a
doing it all,
civilian, yeah,
Kinsman.
she's doing it all.
That's right. So
And again, many hats with the South Porcupine Legion Branch 287.
we were at the movie theater earlier on today, and we were shooting a new trailer.
Yes, we were down there with Irene and crew, and
Yeah.
again, Imagine Cinemas. When you go to the theaters, it'll be on
Yeah.
a preview screen near you.
That's right. So
Yeah.
if you've seen our current one, My Popcorn, which you attempt to wrap, I don't know. But
Got
I
a
think
poor
you
grade for the
redeemed yourself
wrapping.
today.
Did I redeem myself?
Yeah, you did a really
For this
good.
one?
You did a really good. I didn't have to edit you out too much today. You did a real good job today. And so the theme.
It's all our My Animal practice.
Yeah, that's right. So the theme is going to be being, cleaning up after yourself at the theater, putting your stuff in the garbage can, or what do they call it? The receptacle.
The receptacles.
Yeah, that's right.
And again, it was fun seeing Irene and
Yeah.
2 of her amazing staffers
That's
who
right.
joined us on their day off
Yeah,
to be
please,
a part
yeah,
of.
if you have an opportunity, please go
the
out and
theater.
support them. It's a local independent chain. I believe there's only 10 Imagine Cinemas. They've invested a lot in that building. If you've been, you know. They have, compared to other chains, they have lower ticket prices.
Yeah, lower ticket prices.
Yeah.
Their new releases, instead of Fridays, are released on Thursdays.
Yeah, that's right. And their concessions are cheaper than other chains that I've been to. And that movie theater relies on people purchasing pop and popcorn.
Yeah, they want you to
and
go
all
to the
good stuff.
theaters and spend some bucks in the concession.
Yes.
And again, when you watch our show, you'll have a chance to win passes like
Yeah,
you'll
that's
have a
right.
chance tonight, and you'll have more money for the concession stands that way.
So it is Sens versus Leafs tonight. I know we probably missed the first period.
I'm seeing a lot of go
It's
Leafs
1-1.
go.
Yeah, I see the Go Leafs go.
Is it 1-1 now?
It's
Okay.
1-1. Okay. And then are you going to say for who?
Is it tied?
Yeah, that's right. So it's
Who's
1-1.
winning?
So I'm going to be able to get home and watch the second and third period.
Yeah, I
of a
think
big
the
Sens win
Leafs
tonight.
should come back and beat you.
You think so,
Beat
eh?
the Sens, yeah.
Yeah. Well, go out. Whoever wins the passes tonight have an opportunity to go out and check out some.
Watch some movies, yeah.
man, come
Five
on.
Night at Freddy's still hanging out there.
Have you been yet to 5 Nights?
Haven't been to Five Nights yet.
Yeah, that's right.
No. Need to get to a movie.
Yeah.
But a lot of people loving the movies. Talking to Irene today, they're finally getting back to numbers pre-COVID, which
Yeah,
is
that's
good.
right.
Good to see people, going back and enjoying a night out at the movie
Yeah.
theater.
Irene's done a lot of work there. That theater is spick and span.
Yeah, it's spick and
KLOMP
span.
approved for cleanliness.
And possible talks of maybe some arcade fun going back into the theater too.
Yeah, that's right.
Always innovation happening at Imagine Cinemas.
Big shout out to DAP Cleaning Solutions. They got the delivery of Sparks Pizza. today.
Yes, Andrew and we showed up at the DAP headquarters, and that was a lot of fun today. The Sparks Up Your Lunch contest, and again, Tim and Lisa Jameson providing them with some great pizza, and sending us a message this afternoon saying that pizza was by far the best pizza that they've had.
Good.
And again, it's always tastier when it's free too.
We are going to be part of the United Way Spirit Challenge again this year, November the 29th. You remember last year? This is where all the high schools compete against each other in an amazing, high energetic, loud,
Yeah,
very
that was
cool
a lot of fun
event.
last year. And
Yeah,
again,
that's
we've been
right.
asked and invited back for this year,
Yeah,
so we
that's
can't
right.
wait to take part in that weekend. It's going to be fun.
Joanne says movies are so repetitive. Oh, watch Saw X. There's a good one for you. I don't find I thought the latest batch of movies that have come out have been pretty good. But back to the Spirit, yeah, we're going to be there. We're going to be streaming it. So if you can't make it, which is at Renaissance, I believe, this year.
Yeah, we're going to be at a Renaissance.
Yeah, I
which
might
is
even
up-
do a cartwheel and join
do
in
a
the fun.
Cartwheel.
I can do a cartwheel, I think. Yeah, and Ronnie's
He's
running
talking
comment-
cartwhells when he poked his finger with the poppy during the commercial break there.
Hey, Paul, I'm always. That's right. I need Brenda back to sell
That's
me
it,
a
Brenda.
pen.
He
Don't touch the.
He was
I
touching the poppy.
I'm always touching things. You know, I got that problem, and I don't know why there, pal. What's Joanne say? Movies are expensive. No,
Not for Timmins. No.
no, I don't find them. And
Inexpensive
plus, Tuesday night you can get a deal, or you can win passes here, KINZ.
Yeah, win 4 passes tonight,
Yeah.
and again, these passes are good. What does it say? They expire a year from now. You got a year to go to the movies with these.
A year to go to the movies. Yeah. What is Chris saying? Movie? Well,
Let's put Chris's up there. 5 Nights is a rip-off of the Banana Splits horror movie.
yeah. Well, you have to. Okay. So if you follow 5 Nights, I mean, there's been multiple games, very successful games. So they weren't going to give you everything the first movie. You got to start with the origin story. And some people felt it started slow, which is a fair argument, but you got to be able to tell the origin story that will lead into many sequels. And it's on track to be the most successful horror movie of all times in terms of box office. So we're going to see a lot more of 5 Nights. I thought it was pretty good, and you were not going to get Freddy biting people's heads off and seeing the whole thing because
They were trying to attract a
towards
different audience.
at
this
least
time.
a teen audience,
Yeah.
at the minimum. So, and even younger can go. I didn't find it that bad. Julie says she loves the snacks at the theater. Yes, we do too.
Yeah, snacks are tasty, and again, when you go get your snacks and sit down for the preview, you'll see our brand new preview.
Yeah, that's right.
trailer, which is going to be debuted, I'm going to say
Soon, yeah.
maybe by the weekend.
That's right.
Might see it soon.
So well, I'll have to hear the review of your performance when I go to the theater. I always ask people.
Again, it was our fine acting skills in My Animal that we've moved on to the IMDb statistics.
IMDb, yeah. If we nominate a business for Sparks, do we have to nominate it every week? Yes.
Yes,
so
you do.
Every week we have a new post out. We name it week 1, 2, 3, or whatever it may be. And if you can nominate the business there.
Yes.
It's the only way for our brains to keep track of things.
That's it. No, but it's nice that if you want that business to win, just keep nominating. Someone's going to have a chance to win.
That's right.
And again, this week it was DAP Cleaning Solutions, and they had an amazing lunch spread provided by Sparks Pizza today.
Amanda wants to know if Midtown Bowl is open Sunday. I believe Ronnie would know. Midtown Bowl's open.
Midtown Bowl
7
is
days a week.
they're open 7 days a week.
Yeah, so there you go. If you're planning on going to do some bowling, Sunday's a good day to bowl.
Sunday's a good day to bowl. There's never a bad day to bowl.
Well,
and again, no matter what the weather is outside, it's always nice and sunny inside at Midtown Bowl.
I try and sneak in some NFL football on Sunday. Try not to wake the baby up. And he puts it on SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, I love that SpongeBob, but sometimes you just want to watch some football.
And then when you're sitting there quiet, one of the big plays in the game will happen, and that's when Hudson wakes up.
Yeah, the baby.
Join the fun and the commotion.
The baby takes over there, pal. All right. Well, how about we give away some movies?
Yeah, let's give away
movie passes.
4
Kinsman.
movie passes.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. Someone's going to be going to watch. You can take 3 friends with you, or be selfish and go 4 individual nights to the movies on your own.
And so is that shared up on the screen there, Ronnie? No. So see, we got to make
there
sure.
There he is.
Yeah, people got to see the draw.
People have to see the draw, or it never happens. So
all right,
here,
then.
fire the button there, Ronnie.
roll the fantastic wheel of winning. I feel like there should be some fireworks is the next thing that
Right.
StreamYard should add to the screen here.
Dexter Cole.
Dexter
Congrats,
Cole.
Dexter.
Good man, Dexter.
Yes, we'll fire these off to Dexter and put them in his inbox, and there he's off to
There we go.
the movies.
Now, did our winner get their prize from last night?
She was away, not in the mailbox today, but it's in the mailbox tomorrow.
All right. So, Dexter, if you can DM us your address, we'll make sure you get the tickets by tomorrow, and you'll be shaking and baking to the movies.
Shaking and bacon, going to the movies. And again, yes, he can take 3 of his buddies or Dexter, use them all and go
Sure.
4 times to the movies.
You know what? I don't mind going to the movies by myself. Some people would be embarrassed, not me.
No, I'm not
Like,
embarrassed about that at all.
I love
No.
movies so much I could go to like 2 matinees in an evening one. I could sit through a ton of
Or
movies.
people say, yeah, you have to have someone to sit next to you to
Yeah.
watch that movie. No, you can just sit there and enjoy the night out.
When I go with Terry, it's like going by myself anyways because she falls asleep everywhere.
She fell asleep at a Buffalo Bills game,
She fell asleep at the wildest NFL stadium across America. Missed the whole game. There was beers flying over her head, popcorn. Most of that was from me. But yes, but hey, go by yourself. Go with some friends. Who cares? Enjoy life.
Enjoy life.
Yeah.
And have some fun. But Dexter will get in touch with you, and you'll have these in your mailbox tomorrow.
That's right.
There
And
you
once again, if you're looking to purchase a poppy or one of these beautiful signs that are center bottom of our screen,
Yeah,
right
go to the
from
Porcupine
Legion.
Mall. Or to the Legion itself there. Right,
Yeah.
right
20
across
bucks.
from the barn.
20. You still owe me $10 there, Kinsman.
I do.
I'm gonna keep track of your
Your
debt.
e-transfer.
You think you're Norm from Cheers that never pays his tab?
Got to e-transfer you $10 after the show.
E-transfer. All right, there, Ronnie. Let's wrap it up. Anything else?
No, that should be it.
Clean to a T on tomorrow night.
Yes, we've got Tiffany Collins joining us in studio.
She's going to be putting us through a cleaning challenge.
Oh,
We're in big trouble.
yes, we are.
All right. Good night, everyone. We will see you tomorrow.
Chemicals between us is easy to see. You got me floating high in ecstasy. I'm waiting for the weekend to be with you. This feeling's true. Chemicals between us is easy to see. You got me floating high in ecstasy. I'm waiting for the weekend to be with you. This feeling's true. I'm so into you, so into you, so into you. I'm so into you, I'm so into you, 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 so into you. So into you, so into you, I'm so into you.